All locking in their heroes.
There is
guys.
PPD shows no mercy. He will not allow a remake.
Stinger Spectre. So that is a support.
Yes, that is.
That is 5-position Spectre.
Yes, I'm not sure this is. Yeah, okay, they want a remake. This is. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I'm dying here.
I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that happens. What can you do?
This is a disaster. This is the worst team they could possibly match up against for wanting to remake the game. These guys are all business. Nobody's gonna allow it here on Sad Boys. Ooh. No response here in all chat. I'm sure it's being discussed. Either way, the game is not paused. We're just about to jump into this here.
Okay, we'll just see what happens here. This is going to be an interesting situation for sure.
Man, first we have our admin drop a box of, a bag of Chex Mix on his pause button. Now we're having players misclick what heroes they're playing. There it is. Another pause coming out. Asking second. All right, we're asking the higher ups. All right.
We gotta check with the rules here. See how remakes. The thing is it shouldn't be on. Right. Like when we see scenarios like this, the decision shouldn't come down to Sad Boys. Right. This needs to be a moderated rule. Like, can you remake or can you not? If you can't remake this, you're running a 5-position Spectre, right? Like, that's the decision. I don't think you want Hector playing the support here.
A remake is not allowed in case of a misclick. Please resume.
My, yeah, I mean, that.
No.
I honestly expected that to be the answer. I really did.
Oh no.
So they're discussing it right now. What do they want to do? The thing is here, this isn't the end of the world. It is bad, right? It is bad, but a core Viper in this game is actually really good. I think this is a great core Viper game. So you're against Tidehunter, Lifestealer, like this is not bad. You can make it work here, I believe, but the hard part is finding what to do with this 5-position Spectre now.
The absolute cope at a Ricky right now.
I'm on some copium, you know, that's what I do.
Oh my god, this is going to be a disaster, my man. It's gonna be a slaughter. Sad Boys, they're not gonna show him any mercy here. What they have to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, is play Stinger in the pause 1. That's how this is gonna have to go. I'm not sure Hector knows how to play anything other than pause 1 though.
That's what I'm saying. You have to take Hector in the core. I don't think you want to run him as a support player here. No. That sounds really bad.
I mean, you could put him mid. I'm sure he could play mid against them. DMN would probably struggle a little bit against the Viper, but put Stinger in the safe lane, put K1 mid, then maybe Chris Luck is the off laner, pause 3. That's what you would have to do. I mean, that's your best case scenario with what you're dealing with.
I mean, there's just no way you put the Spectre as a core here.
Like, you have to. You have to. You can't win the game unless you're playing Spectre. Look, anybody can do it. Eternal Envy just went from playing Teamfight Tactics, didn't show up to scrims, showed up just before games. He wins the tournament, goes back to playing TFT. If he can do it with such little effort, I'm sure Stinger can. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's possible, but then what? You're running 5-position Slardar?
Yes, you're running 4 or 5-position Slardar. Either way, Marana and Slaughter have to be playing the 4 and the 5, and it's got to be Chris Luck playing the 3 on this Kunkka, even though that one's pretty bad too. Oh man, we're still paused. I imagine negotiations are underway, but PPD's probably not going to budge an inch on this one.
I mean, like I said, this decision should not come down.
It's not going to come down to Sad Boys, but like they could say if they're absolutely fine with it, maybe they'll allow a remake here, but this is not the team that is going to give them any leeway. They're going to respect the admin decision. This
Yeah.
is a team of professionals to be sure.
I mean, it is what it is. You gotta play. Oh, Krunka repause. Wait.
Just wait.
Wait.
We don't say go.
Wait.
Oh man.
Schofield said yeah. Yeah,
Did he?
okay. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, Schofield said yeah. Why?
Uh-oh. All right, communications are already in shambles here on Beastcoast. The mental damage is insane.
XD from Snaking. Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
Memes. Oh no! All right, this is gonna be a fun game.
It's not PPD's decision. The rules of State of Remake will not be allowed.
Thank you,
says
Blaze
Blaze
Casting.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page. You know, we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Again,
But,
you know, the rules come forward. It's not up to the teams to make this decision.
That's one thing I do respect the hell out of. I think the admins do need to be able to make hard decisions. There's the whole issue with Animal Planet versus what was the team was that ages ago?
Hello.
It was one of the Jeremy Lin teams. Anyways,
That was VGJ Storm.
yeah, they tried to pin that one on.
They're running the support Viper. He's going to do it. The 5th position Viper. They're going to go ahead and run the Spectre in the safe lane. So they're just going to swap roles, essentially. They're playing the lanes exactly how they planned to play them initially, but they will end up just swapping the roles, essentially. Hector
Doesn't look like
what
he
to
wants.
buy.
This guy is not a support player.
No, he's not.
All right, he's doing what he can, but I'm sure it's been years since he's actually played support. I mean, everybody respects this guy and his carry. If he plays a pub, people give him whatever the hell he wants. He manages to make like basically anything work. He finds farm. The moment you leave him, like you can put all your resources into shutting this guy down, but the moment you leave him alone, he finds a massive amounts of farm. It's like he's got hacks enabled or something. So almost, I think this is one of the first times that he has been forced to play support, not core, and that's just because there is no way you're able to run Spectre as support.
I'm very excited to see how this works out. I mean, Stinger, you know, he could surprise us all with some amazing core plays, and Hector, you know, we'll see what he does here on the support Viper. Wind Run available for snaking, so he's just going to walk on out. Arrow is dodged. Well done. Okay, well, he's actually just going to die here. The poison attack's just too damn much. Going to get first blood over to Stinger, and just like that, Beastcoast off to a fantastic start. They're looking for PPD as well.
One final message from item or skill. It is not a valid reason for a remake. Is the final ruling on this one.
That is an update from previous tournaments then, right? I think we all remember what happened in a previous game where a remake came out of nowhere for accidentally abandoning
7 minutes in.
Yeah. So those rules basically hard cut this off. Hector top lane, just gonna get dove by Fear and Snaking. Well played. Did they rotate the lane? Is that what happened? Yeah, they sent Spectre to the bot. They don't want to actually have the Spectre into the Lifestealer.
No, but they also want to be able to match Whisper up against a Lifestealer here. I mean, it is one of the most classic counters to the Lifestealer. Oh, PPD.
They were chasing him for a long time. Yeah, Snake King and PPD found him.
Yep. It's, even with the boots of speed, it's difficult to get away from Enchantress. She has almost as much movement speed without boots as you do with it.
Classic. I mean, that's what happens when you have 4 legs. Quite a bit faster.
Huh? Stinger, he's gonna... Oh my god, it just feels wrong watching Hector not in the pause one here.
It'll be fine. I think it's honestly not going to be that big of a deal for Beastcoast. Like, they can kind of coach each other through the scenario. Like, yes, the farm it's not going to be Hector level net worth that we typically see on his heroes, but you know, Stinger will make it work. Spectre is one of those heroes where, you know, luckily it's not that high of a skill cap hero. It's not a Morphling or something where you have to legitimately know the hero in and out.
Yeah. Again,
You know, this could have been way worse.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to see the Radiance build if it's not going to be K1 playing it. Stinger's probably just going to go for the Ring of Regen like he already has, get himself quick power treads, and then build Blade Mail immediately afterwards. I'm not even sure he's going to want to go power treads here before the Blade Mail. He gets the wand against the Tide Hunter, though, which is necessary. The guy's going to be spamming Anchor Smash.
Yep.
So you're gonna
should have a pretty good time bottom. It's a decent matchup in the Spectre. Pretty much always has been. Anchor Smash makes it very easy to farm.
In lane, Chris Luck is doing all right for himself here. It'll start to go further in favor of Chris Luck as he gets more points into Tidebringer as the cooldown reduces. You actually have decent agility growth rate on that track though, so your armor scales all right, but still, every 4 seconds the Tidebringer comes out and you don't get to sit in the lane.
Ooh, arrow to set up as well. This is a great rotation from Schofield. Do they have the damage? He has a Fairy Fire. Bottle just got delivered as well. Makes it into the tower. The double leap forward from Schofield. DNM, he's going to survive. Schofield goes down in the process. Oh, so close.
There you go.
Tide Hunter. Sorry, Tidebringer not hit onto the creeps there, so DNM didn't quite go down there. The only saving grace to that one. Chris Luck, you dropped the bottle? Bottle? Okay, he's got it. We're good. I think Schofield was holding it as he came out of the base there, dropped inside the base net and bring out Tim, so we got the regen up that much faster is what happened there.
Nice.
But the only saving grace to that was the fact that he did end up going down the regen.
The arrow, the torrent, full duration.
Bottom.
They might be able to get him this time. Cleave from the Tidebringer. DNM, he's still out. He's going to survive. They don't want to go too high up onto the high ground.
Yeah. At the same time that happened in the bottom lane, PPD threw out a net from the Dark Troll Summoner there, had the enchant onto Viper as well, and that on top of the Gush, he just moved way too slow on an already 275 base movement speed hero. So now K1, he just doesn't know what to do with himself here. Fills up Chris Luck's bottle, and they're trying to have a laugh about it. So the mental is recovering. Nature is healing on Beastcoast.
I can tell you right now, this Viper is going to max Nether Toxin in jungle. I know Hector. That is what's going to happen.
Yeah, he's got
He's going carry items, Q.
Yeah.
He is not support Viper. He is going to still go Nether Toxin, and he is going to manage to find farm, because that's what Hector does. DNM, however, is going to run right into Hector. That Diabolic Eek level 2 the split on the mark, and he goes down. That gives him his level 6. Pulse Nova already online.
5 minutes into the game. Not going to be able to grab a bounty rune up there, though. Fortunately, already grabbed up.
Sorry, chat is just losing their minds in this.
As they should. I'm losing my mind.
As they should. It's hilarious. Oh man, I just like look over at chat for 1 second and everyone's just going bonkers.
Yeah, it's a truly cursed day today.
That is indeed.
The only thing that could have made this worse if Arkosh was playing this match.
Oh my gosh. No, we still got Arkosh on deck. You know, they're rounding out last series of the day, so we will see them.
Yeah. DNM clears out this catapult wave pretty quickly, and they'll probably go and rotate. Fortify comes up to
6-minute bounties. PPD tried to get there in time for Kunkka, but he's going to make it. Boat comes out, giving him plenty of damage reduction, and Chris Luck should be fine, but they could potentially turn this around to DNM. Nice shackle shot onto the Kunkka, but again, that Coco's rum. He's just too damn tanky, and they're going to turn it around. Hector support, he's doing it. The dagger comes on in. Snake King goes down to Schofield.
Another put down.
No. K1 not getting the kill. Hector's not going to be happy about that one. How can he scale into a carry from pause 5 if Schofield is taking his kills?
Yeah.
How, I ask you?
Oh, indeed.
Radiant's middle tower
Goes right into the jungle, but it's not Nether Toxin he's maxing out. He's only putting 1 point into it.
Whisper is level 6 to Fear's 5 1/3.
Okay. I mean, this is what you'd expect in a Slaughter versus Lifestealer matchup. The hero cannot fight into it. I mean, K1's had a bad game moving around the map, everyone killing him again and again here, but because of that, Whisper, he gets to have the time of his life here on the Slaughter. And yes, he doesn't have the most last hits, only sitting at 20 and 7 minutes in. But
Tons of solo XP. They just left him solo here, and Fear was not able to do the same thing. He had level 2 before Whisper too. Like he was ahead in this lane early on because of the forced lane swaps. But yeah, like you said, Whisper can just solo lane this. Once Lifestealer has level 6, he's just gonna be jungling, using Feast to kill waves and.
Yep. He's got flying out to himself right now.
Radiant's
DNM's rotating up here. They want to open up the top jungle here for the Lifestealer, I think. Also clearing this stack. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, they don't have peers that are that good defending the tower right now. I mean, Kunku can do an all-right job if somebody's able to sit in front and get a boat off in front of like a decent team fight, but Spectre needs the blade mail before they're able to fight into the heroes on SADBOYS. That's still a little while off right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, so he suicided to the tower.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was a little confused there. Like I said, oh wait, he went 2 points in poison attack. All right.
I touched on that one a little bit earlier. We both thought he'd end up going Nether Toxin scale into a core. In fact, he's got like core items queued up. He's got Dragon Lance that he's currently going for. He's got big ambitions for a Pause 5 Viper.
Yeah. So as expected, they open up the top half of the jungle here for the Lifestealer, taking that tower with the rotation from the Shrek, leaving the Windrunner mid to just soak some nice experience. Happy about that for sure. Chris Luck, however, having a great time as well. He's farming very well.
Yep. He has to be a little bit careful. They're setting up on him.
Moose here has Ravage.
He's all...
Does have the boat though for the damage reduction. Gonna go. There's no way. Right? You definitely Ravage this. Okay, yeah. I was like, you don't hesitate. You've got to get that Ravage. Find this kill on the Chris Luck. Nice torrent, but DNM, he's in chase. The Lightning Storm slow for a moment. They do have another gush. There's gonna be the boat, but I think it might just be too little, too late. Oh, they're gonna run into Viper.
Air
Chris
support
Luck is
arrives.
gonna survive this. The slow from the wind run. They do have a shackle. If he can line it up, he doesn't. But the power shot on the mark. Chris Luck, he's still alive. A gush comes out. 13 HP. One more auto attack. Snake King secures it. He runs them around the country, but they finally get the kill.
All that time, I don't think Spectre was accomplishing a whole lot. Blade Mail almost done though, so this will allow Spectre to farm up the Ancients and whatnot. But still, game feeling very hard for them. Oh no! Stinger's courier goes down with the broadsword on it.
Wait, did it?
And K1 dies as well.
I didn't see the courier, but I saw the rotation. He just gets, he has level 6 focus fire and just runs at the Viper.
Your blade mail's delayed for another 2 minutes now. You need everything you can get.
Dire's bottom tower
I mean, that's
is
so
under
bad,
attack.
actually. That's like devastating for the Spectre. It's gonna slow her down for a while. Because her blade mail was in base, the recipe is in base too, so she just has no way to get
Dire's
this blade
middle
mail.
tower is under attack.
Stinger. Oh, everything just keeps getting worse for Beastcoast.
I mean, you've lost top tower. For Moo bottom lane is like borderline untouchable because he has 3 points in this Kraken shell.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah, he just sits underneath the creep waves and moves. Oh my god.
I mean, it's so good this game. Think about it. That AoE minus armor. All right, mid lane, nice X torrent set up onto DNM, but he's able to stay alive. Jesus, that impetus damage just melts Schofield.
They got no mercy right now.
bottom tower is under attack.
SADBOYS, it's just business for them. They see Hector, they're locking the wrong hero. They go, all right, time to try even harder here. Let's stomp these guys into the ground. Beastcoast is struggling.
Moo, man, this is what Moo loves. Also, he's just a giant LED colored watermelon right now. I love what Corrosive Haze does to him. They cancel the TP, obviously, is that is an immediate death if he continues it. And they get the tower.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's interesting that we're finally starting to see some of the issues that we had in Warcraft 3. With Shadow Fiend, if he got hit by like Eye of Scotty or something, he would turn blue. And now that we've got the shimmering effect from Dire Tide on top of things like Corrosive Haze, they just kind of glitch out with their colors. We've come full circle now.
Like, sup, dude?
Yeah, we've come full circle now.
All right, mid tier 1 tower. The next objective here for the side of SADBOYS is they are just doing some work this game. They have Ravage. There's no way to defend this on Beastcoast. They just send all 5. Why not?
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
has
and
fallen.
again, you can't fight into this. You need Spec to be sitting far in front of the rest of the team.
Hector found by Fear a power shot to offer some assist damage there, and Fear's going for the Deso. Yeah, this minus armor build for their team is going to be amazing. Like they're going to have Edict, they're going to have the AoE Gush plus the Lifestealer. Any target he goes on is just going to die. All right, Stinger does see DNM here. He's able to connect on that stun. Haunt comes out immediately. He's going to send it to the mid lane, I believe. Yeah, he's just going to disengage.
Edging close towards that
farm.
Aghanim Scepter here, coming up quicker on Moo. Only 1,030 gold away from it, and then they're really going to start to bring the hurt to them. That and the Desolator on Lifesteal. I mean, the tower's going to go down so incredibly fast. The Desolator and the Diabolic Edict on Leshrac. He's now just finishing up his Yule Scepter, so bringing down Leshrac is going to be even harder. Inspector only just like 30 seconds ago had his Blade Mail sent out to him, even though he completed it like 9 minutes in.
Yeah.
The fact that the courier went down slowed down his farm so much.
And they've lost so much of their map that you can't reliably take Ancients.
Yeah.
All right, Moo just walks right in, gets covered in piss, and he's going to chop down a tree.
He looks ridiculous with the shimmering effect when anything else changes his color. They need a fix for this one. When does this thing expire?
Yeah, it goes out with Dire Side.
When is that?
Shackle onto Kunkka, stunned up as well. He's going to be fine. Moo is here just to channel some. Ooh, a little bounty rune. Front line if I do, he says. He's still got Ravage. Like, he can sit on the front line all day.
Yeah, I mean,
1,000 HP on this Tidehunter.
Yeah, the moment they actually commit on him, the Corrosive Haze is going to just get dispelled by the Kraken Shell once he takes a little bit of damage.
Looking for the Kunkka. Focus's fire is there. He does have the Javelin as well. Dust on top of it. Shadowblade not going to be able to protect him for very long.
Yeah, he managed to get away though because the Shackle shot was a little bit off the mark. But him getting forced back pretty far in the jungle. Stinger finally getting a bit of farm now that he's got his Blade Mail online, but they don't want to give him any breathing room. Snake King's here.
They're going to get the Shackle. Ooh.
They don't want to use it. They only have one disable here, and they can TP out as soon as they
no one
commit
else
it.
is TPing in quite yet. They're waiting for the next dagger, but I think with the Shackle now, you do have the damage. Power shot on the mark. You've got to do something. There's the Shackle. They're going to have more than enough damage to finish off, even the rotation from DNM. Make sure he does go down. Snake King almost dies to Dispersion there, but you are right. Very good job. Very good patience from Snake King to hold that Shackle.
Yep. He is still a tanky boy to bring down, so smart plays there by them. Chris Luck trying to farm out the jungle, get as much as he can in return for that the hero's rotating for the kill there on Spectre, but he's not going to be able to shove this tower out. He's only sitting at half HP.
Is under attack.
Yule's split Earth. Schofield does get the leap off, but still manages to connect on the... Wait a minute. You see that Shackle? He got stunned and shackled mid-leap. To the top lane, a fight breaking out. They're looking to take down PPD's Enchantress. They do get him with that Tidebringer, but here comes Moo. He's got a Ravage. He's trying to set it up, but there's the Ravage holding him down. Yules to protect himself. Whisper doing a lot of damage back. Tidebringer is off. They will finally take down the Leshrac, but Fear, this man is so tanky, and Moo just collapses him in the mid lane there. Snake King running from Stinger's Spectre. He gets the kill. Nicely done for him.
So finally some good finds there on Beastcoast, and they, even though I think they ended up coming out at a disadvantage there as far as net worth goes, they did very badly need that pick off there on Stinger. A bit of gold going his way, almost 500 for that kill onto Snake King. A lot of XP as well, almost 1,200. Not a bad find. I mean, you do still have,
not at all.
you do still have to be worried, regardless of the fact that you're not playing your core on a core. Blade Mail is incredibly effective. Manta Style and Blade Mail just does so much work at such little effort. It doesn't matter if you're unpracticed in the role. It's like you said at the start.
Blade Mail.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just, activate 5 Blade Mail at the moment. Leshrac tries to activate the Pulse Nova.
I mean, Blade Mail is one of the best items to deal with Leshrac. It is very strong.
It's the old counter to the Keeper of the Light, or the old meme.
Yeah.
He shoots out the Illuminate, you activate 5 Blade Mails.
Schofield has one more leap to get away. He's going to have to be forced to use that Moonlight Shadow. I mean, Fear is doing so well this game. Going to pick up the Desolator, has the money for it now. Out on Courier. Schofield going to cut the wave. But Fear's coming back. He knows that Moonlight Shadow doesn't have much time left.
Radiant's
Guesses
bottom
he did get the
tower is under
vision.
attack.
He's gonna try and chase him down here, but I don't think he can get out on Schofield. He's gonna try and deny himself, maybe. Yeah, this is just a
Dire's
chase
structures are
of all chase. Oh, the vision on the high
Radiant's
ground. Fear.
structures
He's
are
just gonna give up.
fortified.
It's just so much time baited from
Radiant's
Schofield here.
bottom tower is under attack.
An arrow for fun? Oh.
Well, they're holding their lanes for now.
Has fallen.
Hector and Chris Luck working together in harmony. You rarely see these people in the same part of the map before Hector is on the
Whisper, they're gonna just lay into him. The shackle shot is there, and so much damage coming out from these heroes.
Wait, me.
Yeah, this life stealer hurts right now. Schofield still under a ward. Snaking is here, just gonna pop the focus fire. If he can keep the vision, pops those trees and a shackle. Well played by him.
Snaking, getting a little bit more gold under his belt. I mean, the guy plays greedy pause fours very well. He's not going to go for the MKB right away. He's going to go for the BKB first. So he is worried about Beastcoast potentially being able to turn the game on them. So the survivability I do prefer over just going for the very heavy damage. I mean, Stinger would be able to return that to you before you even be able to deactivate the focus fire.
Is under attack.
Yep. Stinger loses his courier once again, but at least got the man to deliver it in time.
Now, bottom lane, Stinger. Just, this is interesting. Okay, never mind. He's got Haunt. He's a Spectre. I'm crazy.
No, he's getting X back by Kunkka.
Yeah, but he can defend his base again just by haunting in.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm crazy. I like to say, committing the TP there would be bad. If you were any hero other than Spectre, it would be bad. Chris Luck has to go top lane probably.
If you get Yulesed, all right, he's got to be careful. DNM will tank the arrow there as they don't want to lose the creep. That backdoor protection, and it's just gone. DNM. This guy's crushing it once again on his Lestrak. He played fantastic yesterday, and look at him go again today. He's fourth on net worth, but doing really well. Almost has his BKB. Those jungle items too. Really nice drops for the Dire, or for the Radiant.
Yeah, looks like they're setting up around the pit now on SADBOYS. They see Chris Luck and want to chase him down. Oh, the gush. It's going to slow him down, but they can't get a kill onto him.
Gush is 7 armor reduction on a 7-second cooldown. It's 100% uptime too.
And once he gets level 20, it's going to get even scarier.
4 more Gush armor.
Yeah, probably go the mana regen talent instead of the anchor smash damage reduction, just so he's able to spam it a little bit easier as well. But look at this. Desolator, Gush, Blightstone as well.
Roshan, he has not much armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, arrow coming through, gonna hit Fear. Try and slow this down as much as possible, but you're fighting into a Ravage on Moose. Hunt coming out immediately, the Infest. He will be able to save the pattern for the time being, but there it is. The Ravage just connects onto 4. The Chris Luck will pop the BKB, but Hector goes down. Fear just crushing through. Whisper forced to run away, and now Moo taking up so much for his team. The Blade Mail is there, returning a lot of damage onto DNM, Snaking, and the rest of the boys now going to try and turn their attention on over to Stinger. Spectre as he haunts, or rather daggers up onto the high ground. A stun going to catch the Enchantress. She might go down, and she does. Fear turning on the damage here, but Stinger's playing really well inside his dagger here. They can't really get on top of him. He's just going to go for the TP at this point, but do they have a Yules? They do, but he's not in range.
Usually you see Leshrac, they have something to get cast range extended just a little bit, but not able to do it, unfortunately. Nerfed a couple patches ago. They will end up securing the Roshan off of this, but forced to buy back there on PPD, not feeling very good. So XP only going about 500 in favor of SADBOYS at the end of that team fight. Or sorry, gold, XP about 400. A lot of work getting done by Spectre at this point, and with such little items, all you really need is a Blade Mail and the Manta style. You end up wreaking havoc on the team fights.
Yep, that item is pretty wild.
Yeah. Once you get the Eye of Scotty complete as well, I mean, you're playing against a number of range heroes. They're just not going to be able to walk away from you. The Spectral Dagger, movement speed exchange on top of the 50% slow.
Look for the Kunkka. The focus fire there. Snaking took so much damage. Forced to BKB. The focus is coming out as well. DNM trying to just stay on top of Chris Luck, but he's going to go for the TP. He's going to be safe. He's out. They forced some big spells in the mid lane, and now, in the bot lane, but Fear is just laying into Hector. Does not care about that Blade Mail. The slightest. PPD being chased by Stinger, but untouchable makes him a little bit too tanky.
Yeah, so Stinger is forced to back off. They do know that PPD's allies are probably going to come in and pick him off. The main concern right now is Stinger here on his Spectre. If you can slow him down from farming, then you know you're doing great. You need to buy a little bit of time right now on Beastcoast. I don't think you're going to be able to bring down Lifestealer twice.
Yep, Split Earth once again perfectly timed onto the Mirana. No way out. Snaking's gonna pick up another kill now. 8 and 3 on Snaking. Wow. Okay, that's quite a bit.
Yeah. He's going defensive items as well. He's PKP. He's only like 500 gold off here.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, he did the mid lane. Fear has that basher completed now, so no more free TPs out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was something.
Trying to cut the lane here. They know.
Radiant's
They know he's going for it. Moo's not going to allow it. They get the Yules. He's going to be for the BKB. He will immediately use it, but here come the bashes. The focus fires there. Chris Luck, he's just getting melted to dust as well. They have the vision. Can they close the gap? They do. What a bait. He knows there's a ward there now.
Yeah, the instant punishment there. The moment you realize the enemies were on, you should have activated that BKB and extra yourself back. So punished there on Chris Lock. Your tower ends up going down, and now Stinger trying to cut creep waves himself, but they got his number. Tidehunter, Wind Ranger, all TPing in. He's going to be already dead. There's no way he gets out of this one.
No ward for the high ground. He knew exactly where they were.
I speak too soon. Stinger, the absolute mad lad, creating space for his team. Chris Lockheed is going to be back up before they can push the high ground now.
Stinger's actually just a god tier gamer. That's what we're learning.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do you let Whisper just take your tier 2 for free right now?
I don't think you have a
Runner
choice.
is
He
beeline
committed all those TPs to go to the mid lane to try and get Spectre because he was the main hero. So yeah, he's gonna get this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, that enchant purges that sprint immediately, and now the focus fire, the shackle. Fear is here, gets himself his monster kill. 8-0 and 4 now on the Lifestealer, and honestly, this is just going to keep getting worse. Like, Fear is just going to continue to snowball this game once he has that Abyssal Blade.
Yep. Spectre does eventually outcarry the Lifestealer, but you know he'll get his Silver Edge online eventually. Apply the break to him. The game will get tricky for Beastcoast for sure, and Viper feels very underwhelming this game. K1, he's 0-10 and 5. He's essentially bait, trying to lure the enemy away from the objectives and away from Spectre's area of the map that he wants to farm. Not having much of an impact here himself. I mean, Viper Strike
Shadow, they have the vision actually onto the Spectre. If they can get the shackle, won't connect. Stinker's going to be fine, but Viper, he's going to be tanking the ganker for his team. He will. Is it weird of me to say he's just going to piss on Tidehunter every time he uses Viper Strike?
A little bit weird.
Spectre going to get focus fired down, just clapped by Moo.
Snaking actually stopped for a moment there. I think he was worried about him activating the blade mail on the Viper.
Yeah.
What's he trying?
Hector's like, guys.
Top tower is under
Hey,
attack.
there's something. I don't know.
He's just got to be frustrated, right? There's not much else that you can say.
Yeah. Bottom tower goes down, so that's the last of the outer towers now able to box them
The
in their
Infest go
base.
top. They're looking for this Kunkka. He can't BKB TP. Snay, he goes for the dust. Doesn't catch him. He's too far north.
Yep. All the way to Canada for
Radiant's
Chris Luck.
top tower is under attack.
Whisper clears out that catapult on the tower a little bit quicker with the corrosive haze.
Mage is consumed, or rather
So-
expired. They found Stinger, or at least they're trying to find Stinger. Mont is out. Where does he go to the mid lane instead? Go ahead and hit him with that clumsy net. He will have to hop the Manta, but DNM's here. Does have the Yules. And it may have got him. A nice Yules from Schofield to save him with the Ravage. Instead, just comes out immediately. The BKB, the Abyssal Blade. Spectre is dead.
So
Oh
much
man,
damage.
these guys do some serious damage.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to keep his tower up now. Buyback, 530 gold off right now. Leshrak just going to walk up on your high ground and use Diabolic Edict in a couple seconds. And he might hesitate. His BKB's on cooldown. Doesn't want to put himself too far forward, but SADBOYS now playing extra safe.
I think Fear is fine just taking the tower himself. They aren't going to get a lot of time, so I think they have to go for the ranged barracks here because backdoor is going to protect this melee here in just a moment. Yeah, there it is.
They've got a lot of minus armor.
They have Diabolic Edict, Deso. They have the damage just go right through it.
Middle barracks.
Wow. All right, who cares?
Middle barracks.
Melee and ranged gone. They infest once again into Snake King. They're going to look for Whisper. The Moonlight Shadow is there. He doesn't have Dust this time.
Whisper sprinting through the river, but right now, Beastcoast, their options feel so limited. Haunt on cooldown for another 60 seconds here. Need to complete this Eye of Scotty to be able to run heroes down by yourself right now on Spectre. At the moment, just too hard. So many items needed, and again, it feels like you're a hero down with Hector on this Viper. I mean, yes, he's been able to bait the enemies away through his body at the enemies a number of times here, but imagine if you had somebody like, say, an Earth Spirit or even like a Crystal Maiden to hold people in place in the team fights.
Well, the thing is like this was their plan to run the Viper support anyway, right? Based on their draft, but the problem is it's like it's just not on the right. It's not the right player.
Neutral items now coming out. Bunch of Orb of Destruction
DD
here
rune
on the
and
Life
Orb
Stealer.
of Destruction for the Lifestealer. That doesn't get much better than that.
Yep. They might
As
leave
soon as
it.
they're going to give the bottle. Yeah, they're going to bottle it. Yeah, they'll give the bottle to Fear here.
Yeah.
Silver Edge is going to be the next item for Lifestealer as well.
I'm curious as to if they take a fight with this double damage rune or they wait for Roshan to respawn. Given how they've played so far in the tournament, I mean, they didn't end up closing out their matches yesterday until they were like 60k net worth up or something like that. So I think they'll go for the safer plays. Wait for Roshan to respawn before coming in.
Got Ravage. This seems like a really odd decision here. They can just infest the Tidehunter, and he will. They do X him. He's trying to get some space for a team, but there comes the Ravage. It connects onto all 5. A split Earth to follow. It looks like a disaster for Beastcoast. Hector returning some serious damage, and so is the Spectre. Can they bring down Fear, though? He does finally go down, but you've lost 2. About to be a third. The Kunkka, he's going to go down. DNM being chased by Stinger. Moo turning it around, trying to do some serious damage. Going to get the Spectre. He's got that Eye of Scotty completed. Pops that Blade Melt, running away. Schofield, full distraction here. He will be able to go 3-4-2, but the real Spectre TP's out on the high ground.
That was a disaster of a team fight for Beastcoast, but regardless of that, they still managed to take down Lifestealer and take the fight there. Yeah, Spectre, he's starting to get big. I mean, the Eye of Scotty was online. I talked about what an amazing slow it's going to be. It's also going to significantly reduce their ability to heal up with the Feast. So underneath that Nether Toxin and fighting into Spectre with the Blade Mail and the Dispersion, Lifestealer's starting to struggle to be able to do it. So they slowed them down from being able to take the safe play and wait for Roche to respawn. Now, the Roche could go to anybody. Ravage is going to be on cooldown when it respawns. Beastcoast is capable of taking it now.
Ooh, Viper Strike onto Snake King. He's going to have to just run away here. Not going to get hit by those poison attacks, but... Ooh, he's going back to the bottom bounty. He knows Hector wants it. He's got Focus Fire now. Oh, man. Pops the BKB. No cares. Look at Snake King just styling this game.
Too much damage, and he definitely made the right play going for this Black King bar first.
Again, got an Ags, dude. He's gonna have double wind run.
Yeah, I thought he would have gone for the MKB, considering what an amazing start he got in this game. But this is just SADBOYS playing it incredibly safe, not giving Beastcoast a chance to punish greedy plays or over aggression.
About 200 gold off Agnum Scepter on the Lestrak as well. Stinger queuing up a Basher. You said he already got that Eye of Scotty. We see. Where's Chris Luck? I mean, he's got a lot of farm. Finished his Assault Cuirass. His BKB obviously has been used for quite a bit now. Has Shadow Blade. I mean, you don't really need a Silver Edge this game. The question is, what do you build at this point? Maybe an Agnum Scepter? Cause more chaos with the Torrent Storm?
Speaking of Aghanims, Windranger opted not to go for the Aghanims just yet. Finishes that MKB first.
Oh, that is a lot of damage. I think they are struggling a little bit with damage if they don't get the initiation right. We saw in that last fight, Spectre, when you give him some space, was just crushing through these heroes. But they do see her. She's being scouted by the Hellbear Smasher. The Shackle comes out right on the money, and there's your Focus Fire. They lay into Spectre. The Ravage as well catches Slardar on the high ground. The Abyssal Blade comes down. Piranha. Trying to come back into this fight, but there's the hunt from Stinger. They're re-engaged. He's back here. He gets that blade mail off TNM, forced the BKB to try and stop some of this damage. But Spectre, she just gets crushed. The focus fire was still going. Oh, that's a dieback on Stinger, and Hector left to the wolves as they chase him down.
Spectre, just nothing he's able to do. Killed twice in a row, and
Snaking. He might die. Chris Luck, he's got another focus fire. Pops his BKB. He's underneath the tower. He's got to be careful. He dies to the tower instead. You'll love to see it. This could go T4s though.
Yeah, there's nothing they'd be able to do to defend without Spectre up. Another 76 seconds here. They're wasting no time here. All Fitness Associates roster. It's nothing personal. Beastcoast just trying to take this game as quick as they can.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, tier 4 towers down in no time and all. Desolator,
Look at how fast this
assault
base
cross.
dies. Oh my gosh, the AC, the orb, the Desolator, they're doing what they can to stop, but it is all objective gaming as SADBOYS take the first game of the series against Beastcoast.
Nice played by them. No GG by Beastcoast.